Romaro Johnson, boss of bosses of the Romaro family, and owner of the New Black Wall Street. I grew up in the Morris Black Projects here in Cleveland, Ohio. And as far back as I can remember, food wasn't always abundant in our refrigerator or our cabinet. But what we did have in the projects were countless fruit trees in and around our hood. We had apple trees, plum trees, peach trees, pear trees, cherry trees, mulberry trees, and grapevines. They were also throughout many other neighborhoods as well. Weeks before the fruit would become fully ripened, and during the actual harvest season, we all ate good in the hood. I remember coming in the house with either plastic bags or crates full of whatever fruit from whatever tree it was that I decided to visit that day. I remember climbing out so far on a cherry tree branch one day that as the further I got out, the branch got thinner and thinner, and that branch started bouncing and dipping lower and lower. I'd stop and wouldn't move until that branch stopped moving. Then once it stopped moving, I'd slowly proceed to get them beautiful dark red shiny cherries that was out on the very end of that branch. It was only by the grace of God that those branches didn't break, and by His mercies that I didn't just slip and bust my head to the white meat, as Bernie Mac would say it. When I sit back and think about all the different fruit trees that we once had in the hood, and compare it to the fruit trees that I don't see anymore, it makes me think about when these pilgrims killed off most of the wild buffalo back in the days. They did that to starve off the Native American Indians, making them to rely heavily on this government for the basic human right to eat. They want to do all of us just like they did the Native Americans long ago. They don't want us growing our own vegetable gardens. They're making so-called consumable meats from diseased cells of dead animals. They don't want us living on our own land and off the grid. They want to try to control every aspect of our lives and to have us solely depend on them. Well, I say fuck them all, because they're supposed to do what we want, not us doing what they want. That's why here at the Romaro family, one of our projects will be to plant an abundance of fruit trees throughout every city in every state within the U.S. I want to give kids that euphoric feeling that my generation had as kids when we picked and ate fruit right off the trees and or the vines. No additives, no preservatives, or that GMO garbage. Also, this initiative will make it easier for the poor to have easy access of the basic God-given right that we all should have, and that's to eat.